So number one, life is fragile. Number two, death is a certainty. Number three, application of those two things. Reverence is essential. Reverence is essential. Listen to what this psalm says about reverence. So the Lord has compassion on those who fear him, who revere him, who recognize who he is and what he's capable of and what we owe him. The Lord has compassion on those exclusive crowd, those who fear him. It goes on in verse 17, but the loving kindness of the Lord is from everlasting to everlasting on those who fear him. Who fear him. The fear of the Lord, the Bible says, is the beginning of wisdom. It's where we start getting smart. When we truly have the understanding, this awe, this reverence, this fear of God. It's where we first start connecting what's really going on in our world, what's really happening in life. It starts right there where that fear of God, it's a very healthy fear. Fear him now, listen, or you will fear him later. Bow now, or you will bow later. Here's what the scriptures have to say about us with regards to fear. For all have sinned and fallen short of God's glory. So we're all a shortfall with regards to God. We're all in shortfall. You don't want to enter into eternity in a shortfall with God, do you? But in fact, the Bible says you're already there. You and I are already there. We're in a shortfall with God. We've sinned and fallen short of the glory of God. And here's what else it says. The wages of that sin is death. See, it's impossible to comprehend until we appreciate what God owes us. We cannot appreciate what he's done for us. The Bible says that the wages of sin is death. So you understand what a wage is, don't you? It's something that you do that earns a wage. So I've done something that deserves a payment. And the Bible says that the wages, that payment that I've earned with my sin is a thing called death. And it's not talking about, listen, it's not talking about your deceased loved one. It's not talking about that kind of death, if you will, 6 feet under. It's talking about death in a place called hell, a place of separation. Death is a separation. You're grieving right now because you've been separated from your loved one, and that's what death does. It separates us. It separates the loved from the ones who love him or her. It also separates us from our body, soul from body. We cease to live physically. It's a separation, but there's a thing that the Bible talks about. It calls the second death, which is the ultimate separation. The separation, listen, of the soul of the creature from the Creator. It's worse than any other kind of death. It should cause great reverence. Because the Bible says that with my sin, I have earned that separation. The wages of sin is death. Reverence is essential. So the Lord has compassion on those who fear him. It's got to start there. So number one lesson, life is fragile. Number two, death is certainty. Number three, reverence is essential.